Lindy with lindyscards.com. Today we're going to be creating this thank you card and of course our matching envelope featuring the Artfully Layered stamp set by Stampin' Up. And here is the card. And as you can see, we're going to be using the basic gray stamp set, the Simply Marvelous DSP paper, let's go over our measurements for our cards. We need 8.5 by 11, cut at 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. We also need our base or smoky slate layer, which is 3 3/4 by 4 1/2. Our whisper white layer, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Our DSP, 1 by 4. We need 3 of those. We also are going to need some scrapped smoky slate and a scrap piece of whisper white. Let's go ahead and work on our card base. I'm going to take the whisper white layer and I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite glue and get these layered together. All right, let's go ahead and set that aside, and we're going to go ahead and stamp out a few pieces, or actually the 1 monstera leaf that we're going to use. And I am using either smoky slate or basic gray. Honestly, I don't remember. I'll have to put that in the comments below or in the description below. So I get a good impression of my leaf. And we also need a scrap for our sentiment. And again, it's a thank you card. Perfect. If you ever want to create these cards along with me, just go ahead and pause the video when you need to. And with the Artfully Layered bundle, you get the dies as well. So as you can see, I'm placing the die, being very careful to make sure I get a good cut of the leaf. Washi tape is a great way to hold your dies in place, and it also doesn't tear the paper. Less tack. And I'm also going to be punching out this silhouette image of a grass. I don't know what this is actually, but it looked good on the background, so let's go ahead and cut one out. And on our gray piece, the smoky slate, did I say smoky slate? I meant to say, that's right, smoky slate. What am I thinking? All right, so I went ahead and pasted or put that die where it needed to go as well on the gray. And we also need a circle. Lately, I've been anchoring a lot of my pieces with a circle, and I think that gives it a really nice professional looking touch. Here are all our pieces die cut. So now we can go ahead and start assembling our card. With the Simply Marvelous, I'm using the side that's like, I don't know, I guess shaving cream side. It's a little more, there's the other side that I'm putting glue on. The side that I chose to use is a little more artsy looking, I guess. A tip for gluing down pieces like this, if you do the outside pieces first, then go ahead and adhere the middle layer. It's much easier to make sure that your pieces are centered. Okay, there you go. I also made sure that the DSP, I didn't want it all to be, I just made sure I turned one to make it facing a different direction. I'm going to go ahead and adhere the circle with the multi-purpose glue. And we're going to glue down our silhouette of I guess a frond. And I glued this down as well with the multi-purpose glue. Just be careful, but you can use this to glue small pieces as well. Give it a good press to make sure none of the ends stick up. And do the same with the outline frond. With the monstera leaf, I'm going to go ahead and pop that up with some dimensionals. This is a good card layout to use if you just want to use up your DSP as well. Let's go ahead and get our sentiment placed. We pop that up as well with dimensionals. And again, you could switch your sentiment to birthday. This will be a nice birthday card, thinking of you. Anybody that likes plants would appreciate the card. Okay, we also are going to attach a bow. I think this bow is, it's really pretty. It's a sheer colored ribbon, but it's in Pool Party. So as I struggle through making a bow, because I cut all my nails off, you would think tying a bow would be so difficult. Fast forwarding because I just can't bore you with the tying of a bow. And mini glue dots are what I use whenever I am attaching a bow. They work they're just perfect for this. Give it a little fluff. All right, don't forget the inside of the card. Need a piece of scrap paper, and we're going to stamp that leaf image with smoky slate, the bottom corner, and don't forget as well to stamp our envelope. Give it a very nice touch. Okay, there you go. Please visit my blog at lindyscards.blogspot.com. And if you're looking for a demonstrator, I would love to fill that role for you. There's our sample card as well as the card we made. So again, the hostess code will be on my blog. Please go ahead and check that out. It's also in the description below. Please give me a thumbs up and like and a comment.